here are not supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
It's J.Mac and Brooklyn Phatz. 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 Get into the focus with J.Mac and Brooklyn Phatz. She can get it, he can get it, that's where it's at. Tune into our podcast to get some laugh and get the facts. I'm Brooklyn Phatz with my partner J.Mac. Get into the focus.
What's up? What's up? It's your girl J.Mac, and we are here with Bklyn Phatz and our special guest, which I will introduce in just a second. But you are tuned in to Getting to the Focus. Thank you all for listening in, and thank you all who are tuned in live with us on YouTube. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you can get notified of our next episodes. And also take the time right now to go to our Instagram page and follow us at Getting to the Focus. What's up, Phatz?
What's up? What's up? Bklyn in the house. Bklyn Phatz.
Yes,
let's
Bklyn.
Get ready to rumble.
Yes, Bklyn Phatz. We are so excited on this Tuesday because we have a special guest with us. Let me tell y'all about this lady right here. This lady, Miss Summer Love, she is an amazing, amazing creature that has come upon us. Just a wonderful personality, a wonderful person that I have met in my journey of life. And
Amen.
She has actually decided to start her own business, but not just any business. This wonderful woman has started her very own modeling agency. So we're going to talk to her a little bit about that later on. And we're just going to get to know her and see what brought her here today. But we're going to chop it up first with Bklyn Phatz because Miss Summer Love, I heard from a little bird that you was from Brooklyn. Is that true?
Brooklyn in the house, born, bred, and fed. The first 52 years of my life was spent in Brooklyn.
Amen. Brooklyn
I'm a Bed-Stuy girl. Bed-Stuy.
What? That's where I grew up at.
Listen.
Look at the
word. Go Trooper Tompkins. I went to 258 Clara Barton High School. Honey, I can name them down.
You went to Clara Barton?
I sure did.
I heard a lot of famous people came up out of there.
Yeah.
Did you know any famous people from there?
I don't really know any famous people. I know some very successful people. As a matter of fact, and there is one famous person that I do know that came out there, but I really don't want to talk about it because she's family. We went to high school together. And she's absolutely amazing, gifted and talented. And I mean, since you threw it out there, show Pepsi Riley, Tyler Perry plays Thanks for My Child, Thanks for My Child. Yeah, that's the one. But she said
she used to have the full force producer.
Full force production.
Yeah.
Lou the whole crew. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's your kin folks.
That's my kin folks.
Oh, that's a blessing. That's a blessing.
My mama was sisters. Them some singing sisters.
2 sister children. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all kin. Y'all like first cousins.
First cousins.
That's cool. I heard that didn't the lady from Sparkle, didn't she go to that school? The original Sparkle. What's her name? Irene Cara.
Irene Cara, but that's not the one she went to. I'm trying to. It was that talent school.
LaGuardia. Is it LaGuardia?
It was one of those.
LaGuardia.
Let me say this. We have to tiptoe across my high school years very delicately because everyone knows that I was the child that didn't go to class a lot of times. But I was smart as a whip. I was bad, but I was smart as a whip. And that's why I'm so strict on my son about education.
Well, you ain't need to go if you were smart.
So we still need to get that education.
Children, disclaimer. Do not do as I say. Do as I do as I say. Okay. Do not do as I do. I was the bad child. And I do have regrets. However, However, I thank God I'm not who I used to be, and I am who I am today. And I try
Yeah.
try to give back by being an example, a positive example.
Mm.
But yeah, I was a mess. Any Bartonites decide they gonna see this. As a matter of fact, I'll probably end up sharing it on my page. Trust me, all the Bartonites that's hearing that they're gonna be like, oh yeah, she was the bad one. And you know what's amazing though? Because all of my really close friends, they all did very well.
Mm.
And I never tried to influence them to do anything bad or anything that I was doing. That means they really did well. And a lot of us are still friends to this day.
Mhm.
Friends since 14 years old. They're going to
Amen.
kill me for saying this, but next year we will be entering our next milestone, the big 6-0. And I'm
Wow,
really excited.
congratulations.
I'm really excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Especially since I lost my two predecessors, my two female predecessors, my mom
Mm-hmm.
and my older sister. Neither one of them lived to see 60.
Ooh.
So
But my condolences go out to you.
thank you. So I'm getting ready to do this. I'm going to represent, and I'm going to do it in a big way. So y'all just wait for it. Say
Turn up.
I can't believe you said you just said that you're turning 60 though. You
six
don't look like
zero.
that.
Thank
That is
you.
amazing. I
My
mean, you
daddy
look
said because I don't
fabulous.
act it.
That's, you
He
but
has nerve to talk. He's 85 and he don't look it, and he thought you don't act it.
so it's in your genes. That's what you're saying.
It's
So it's in your
in the genes.
okay, okay. That's I mean that's normal. That's natural.
And
Okay.
unlike him, though, my dad is 85 and still has all his teeth in his mouth.
Oh,
I'm, I'm missing my wisdom. That's what's real.
what
I'm sorry.
when do
Okay,
teeth start to when do people start to lose their teeth? Y'all know? Like what
honey, as soon as they start saying the wrong stuff in life, no, I'm kidding.
exactly? I feel
Oh,
I was gonna say I was gonna say when they get knocked out.
y'all is a mess.
When they get knocked out, how many that determines how many teeth you have left at your age. Hey y'all, it's just a reminder, y'all can call in at 929-441-2417. We are here with, of course, J.Mac and Brooklyn Fats, but also our special guest, Summer Love, if you're just tuning
Miss Summer
in.
Love.
Yes, Summer
We
Love.
gonna put
She
some
has
respect on that. Miss Summer Love.
put some respect, Miss Summer Love. Miss Summer, you right, Miss Summer Love, because she is an
Oh,
amazing
summer
woman who
love is
has started her
fine.
Oh, okay.
very own agency. So yeah, y'all, we are excited. And hey Sean.
What's good, family?
Yes,
He said,
yes.
what's good?
So what so Summer, I have a question. Do you think that a lot of people in the entertainment business right now, like, do you think they're good examples for like the younger generation and stuff like that?
I'm an old school person. As silly and as much fun as I am, I come with a lot of life. However, I still have a lot of old school morals. And some of it I do feel to be extreme excessive and a negative influence. Hey, Sean. And a negative influence. However, listen, as long as you're making an honest dollar, I'm not going to sit back and judge you. You do what you have to do. But yeah, some of the exploitation and the language that's used. Actually, I had a public speaking workshop for youth when I was
Mm.
in Brooklyn. Townsley's
Mm-hmm.
oratory group, Voices of Youth, and these young people were absolutely amazing. Between the ages of 8 and 16,
Mm-hmm.
and as a mentor, and anyone that knows me, they'll tell you I speak 3 languages:
Ooh,
English, no,
congratulations.
English, Ebonics, and profanity. Choose
I ain't
the
fooling with you.
conversation.
I'm not fooling with you.
I'm fluent in all 3. However, I do not believe in using profanity in front of children. So I started a whole new language for my children, for my babies. So instead of
Ebonics.
telling them, I tell them Get over here. I'm about to whoop your little black apples. Or come here, set the fire, fluff another up. Or spit shizzles. What you do that for? And and it really kind of caught on.
Mm-hmm.
One of the little girls there, she was like about 9 years old. I overheard her using profanity in the schoolyard. I took it. I squeezed the little lips together, and I
Oh,
said,
that hurt. That hurt.
I didn't squeeze it hard. I didn't squeeze it hard. But I said, don't you ever let me hear you talking like that. Now let's go. And I took her back to my house. I was real close to the family. And she looked at me. She said, with tears in her eyes, she said, Auntie Sandy. I said, yeah. She said, can I ask you a question? I said, sure. She said, do you ever get angry? I said, why would you ask me that question? She said, because you don't curse. I said, oh boy, I'm good if she think I don't curse. But I do get angry, but I do express it in a
J-Mac.
different manner most of the time. I'm not perfect. I'm a Christian under construction.
We all under construction when it comes
I
to
know
Christian.
that's right.
We all. But you know what? God keep control over us all the time, every time. Sometimes he know when we stumble over that block.
Exactly. So,
J-Mac, excuse me 1 minute, Summer. J-Mac, turn down your phone
Is
just
that
a
feedback?
tad bit. J-Mac, turn your
Yeah,
phone
that's
down
what
just a
I'm trying
tad
to
bit.
see. All right, hold on.
There you go. You good. Yeah, we good. Proceed, Miss Summer.
okay. No, say, look, I'm ready for the next question. Y'all go ahead and shoot it at me. I'm good.
Well, so do you find being a business owner of your own hard, easy, or a little bit of both? Was this always your dream that you wanted to do? You wanted to own your own business, or you wanted to proceed on working for somebody else?
So, I'm a retired postal worker. I, re-
Congratulations.
I retired, and I'm also a 9/11 survivor.
I
And I've
When
been
that
through like,
happened, I was around it. I was underground when that happened.
oh Jesus.
I was
Okay,
on.
so I don't know if you remember the mobile postal trucks that used to be set up outside in New York City
Yeah.
that sold stamps. Well, I'm the one that sold the stamps right there on the corner across the street from the World Trade Center. And
Okay.
so that was very devastating for me. It was really hard because a lot of my customers was affected. And the young lady who I met as a customer, we became really good friends. And
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, well, she never made it out at all. They never even found her body. She's building too. But however, but also just the whole mentality of trying to work around people. I enjoyed my customers for the most part more than a lot of my coworkers because I mean it's always the whole
Are you
craziness.
a people's person? That's
I
why you
am
would
a
say that?
people person, but
Okay.
sometimes
Okay.
I'm a little too much for some people because I come with a lot of energy and it's like,
Okay. People don't know how to handle you.
and they don't, and they didn't understand me. They used to threaten to raid my vitamin cabinet because I always 6 o'clock in the morning I showed up at work. Good morning, and it's like, okay, we're still looking for coffee, and you're like coming in here and listen.
Because you
That
enjoy doing your job. You
exactly.
really,
So when I
really
left
enjoy
the
doing
post
your
office,
job.
and I was forced out there because I got hurt on the job. So since I got hurt,
Most of the time, it's time for a change of life and it's time for to do something different. That was just
exactly,
your calling. See, people don't
exactly,
understand when you get hurt on a job, it be your calling
and
for you to stop doing that
it was
job.
definitely my calling,
Okay.
and it was my time. So once I retired on disability because I got hurt on the job, uh, I had to be creative. I had to think because one, I'm not a sit home person.
Okay.
There's a lot of things I still cannot do physically,
Okay.
but I don't sit home and victimize myself and succumb to
I
my
got what you're
pain.
saying.
I'm
You
like,
want people to feel petty, have a petty party.
I refuse to invite
Pity.
myself to pity parties and no longer borrow sorrow. My
Yeah.
thing is, I'm going to enjoy every day as if it's the last. And my mom used to always tell me before she passed away, she said, "Listen, girl, the devil don't want you, and God's not ready for you." And now
Mhm.
with all that I've been through, I really love and appreciate that. So from battling with the post office when I got hurt on the job because they crazy, and this is like more than 8 years retired. So I am free to openly discuss certain things. I'm not going to bash them too hard because, after all, it was a decent job. It did
Okay.
keep a roof over my head. But once I got hurt, lost my salary and everything,
You
it was like,
became a. Go
oh,
ahead.
I had, it's a long wait before you could get things to where it has to be. I ended up homeless for 4.5 years. It was a whole major struggle. However,
Mm.
once everything was settled, I said to myself, well, one, my doctors is not letting me go back to work, so I'm not going to try to, but I had to be creative and do something. So I
Mentally
began.
and physically. Yeah,
Exactly. So, they tell me I don't sleep, and it's really because I don't. The mind starts to working on
I'm like
different
that
things.
too sometimes.
And I
But
said,
see, to see the things, let me share this with you. You know, when we work these jobs, we work jobs just to take care of our family. It's not because we really actually want to work. We just
right.
doing it for the survive. Because on any of these
Yeah,
jobs, any given job you go on, you are known to them as a number. You're not known to them as a person or somebody
exactly.
with feelings or anything. So you gotta weigh your options when it comes to jobs. If this
Right.
gonna be young longevity or this is just for the moment.
Right. Well, I said, you know what? It's time for me to do something. Now, when I first moved to Hampton,
Okay.
after I settled myself in, my son asked me, Mom, can you please move to Hampton, buy the house in Hampton? Because he's at Hampton
Okay.
University. And he was
All right.
concerned because it was regular doctor's visits, appointments, I have underlying health conditions. I've had physical pain. I was literally injured from head to toe, from concussion information in the spine, bit on the foot with by a pit bull, so there's nerve damage there. So, I've been through a lot, and like I can't be that far away from you and hear that you're in the emergency room, urgent care. So that's when I said, well, I honored his request and I moved here to Hampton,
Mm-hmm.
Virginia.
Okay.
But now I needed something to do because I'm like just not a sit home person. I drive better than I walk, but it's perfectly fine. At the time I relocated here, I was over 200 pounds. I was up to 246 pounds. I'm only 5'2". So, I was a round little fluffy girl. And, I was slowly getting around. When I first moved into my house, I had to use my walker to literally get around on the first level. And I had to sleep on my sofa because it was difficult getting me to the
So
upstairs.
you suffer with a nerve disorder.
You
I
think,
got
oh,
well, me and you got something in common because I got a torn nerve in my left side. Then I just about 3 years ago, I got a damaged nerve in my right foot.
see,
So,
that's where my nerve damage is in my right foot from that pit bull that bit me on my right foot.
oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I fell in a manhole and fell to my right side,
Ew.
and that's how I messed that up. But my left side was already giving me problems.
Wow.
So I can imagine what kind of nerve pain and damage you go through.
And the weight at the time really wasn't helping. And then my A1C was up really high. So, which I took that for granted. I refused because I refused to do insulin. Insulin is not an option.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So, but during that time, I was introduced to an amazing young woman.
Okay,
We call her Plushy. Plushy Janika is
okay.
absolutely amazing. And my best friend here, Gloria, better be on listening because I'm looking for a new friend and she don't come in. No, I'm kidding. I'll never get rid of her. She's absolutely
Give her a
amazing.
shout out. Give her a
That
shout out.
that's my hype girl. Gloria is my hype girl. She's my everything. And no, she don't understand how many times I lay in my bed thinking about the things and the support and how she's been there for me through everything.
Okay. God
And then
bless.
I
God
get
bless her.
emotional. I get emotional.
God bless her.
You don't meet
Sometimes you
real
need people
people.
in your corner like that.
But she
You
challenged me. She
okay?
challenged me to do a casting call as a full figure model. And believe me, I was really full
Okay.
at the time. So and I did it. And even with my physical disabilities, I was able to mind over matter, walk
Mm-hmm.
the runway, and I was casted by 4 designers.
Okay.
And that did a lot for my confidence because when you are 5'2", over 200 pounds, physical disabilities, a woman who's lost her hair, still trying to find her way in that area. But I showed up to the casting call without any of my wigs. I own so much hair, it's not funny. I'm like, really? I can pay mortgage with the hair that I own. It's ridiculous, but you know, it's something that we women do. And but I did show up to the casting call without any hair, and I was casted by 4 designers. And I said to them, "Listen, I wear hair." All 4 of them said the same thing to me. No, don't wear hair.
Eyes of the beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
They
See,
said
you got to
one
look at that. You
exact.
can't never, if you're a beautiful person
Thank you.
inside and outside, it won't scare nobody. I mean, you don't see, people don't understand. The hair is not what makes the person. Makeup is not what makes the person. It's just where your heart at and what type of person you are.
I
I
tell
mean,
everyone I'm unapologetically misunderstood. I make no apologies for who I am. I come with a very strong presence, but I have a heart that's as pure as gold, and I have a lot of love. And even when I transitioned out of homelessness, as I lay here sometimes and cry. As a matter of fact, the 17th of November will be 4 years that I'm here, and I'm not going to get emotional because I can't lose my eyelashes. I have a big show this Saturday coming. Y'all are not going to make me do this. However,
okay.
I lay here and I, just thank God.
Okay. One thing I need to ask you.
Go ahead.
This is just something I need to ask you.
Sure.
What is it like being homeless? Or how did it make you feel? Did it make you feel unloved? Or did it make you feel like you got into a bad situation and you was paying for it?
One, I knew why I was homeless. It was circumstances beyond my control. And I don't want to put the person on the spot, so I'm not going to go too much deeper into it. And it's no way am I going to place blame, but needless to say, bad relationship things at the time, listen, things happen. However, I opted and chose to stay in that situation because I didn't want to talk to anybody about it. One, it was embarrassing. Two, in addition to being embarrassing, I didn't need anyone to tell my story. I knew that one day I would be blessed, and I knew I would be okay. And I had to take myself out of that state of mind. And I said, I'm going to deal with this. And I'm going to do it on my own. When I'm not going to have anybody over my head saying, this is what I did for you. I remember when you was in the street, because most of you didn't know when I was in the streets. I didn't tell you. You didn't know the nights that I slept in my van and I had to change in McDonald's or in Target, or I had to go in the middle of the day and eat the samples out of BJ's just to survive because I didn't have enough money, because I was challenged that hard. I didn't tell anybody about that. I did it, and I knew I was going to survive it, and it made me the person that I am today. And I promised God, because I knew that I would be blessed. I said, and when I am blessed, I just want to be able to bless somebody else. And
amen.
The messages that I receive, the DMs, the phone calls, the replies to some of my posting, they don't know how many times I laid in my bed and cried because they touched my heart, because I don't do this for the accolades. I do it because I made a promise to myself and to God first.
Amen.
And I know I have to do the right thing. And again, sometimes because I have a very strong presence, I'm unapologetically misunderstood. I make no apologies for who I am. I am who I am. And that I'm not going to change.
How you doing, caller? You on with Bklyn, Phatz, J.Mac, and getting to the focus. And our special guest, Miss Summer Love. How you doing, caller?
Hi, my name is Jacqueline McIntyre from Newport
Hey,
News,
Jacqueline,
Virginia.
how you doing? You on with getting to
I'm
the
good.
focus. Let us know what's good with it.
She's one of my models.
Hey, I'm glad to hear you.
One of her greatest fans and supporters.
Amen. God is good all the time.
Yes. But my question is, Summer, what are we going to bring to 757?
Excuse me?
These season models.
I didn't hear you. What was that?
I said, what the models? What will we bring to 757 summer models?
Oh no! See, we're not bringing this just to the 757, beautiful honey. I'm looking to bring this worldwide. Okay, we're starting in the 757, but I'm already in the works with people that I know in New York, and I'm planning to make this a nationwide thing, and then we are going to spread abroad. You see, we didn't really get into the whole company yet, but I'm glad you're here because the name of the company is Summer Love Sassy Season Models, and we're an exclusive 55 plus modeling group. Jackie, I met her doing casting calls for fashion shows locally here in the 757 area, which is Virginia, for those of you that do not know. And I come with a big personality, so I go out there and act like I know what I'm doing, and I come home in pain every time I finish a casting call or a show because the foot is swollen, the back is hurt, and I'm in pain. People don't know what I really be going through when I do this. However, they watch what appears to be confidence in me, and Jackie, as well as a couple of the other young ladies, had asked me. I say young because listen, we are young, right, Jackie? Jackie is 63 years old, and she's amazing. But what they lacked was the confidence. And see, the fashion industry is very prejudiced to age, size, color, height.
Because they don't know. They don't know what they're missing. They don't know what they're missing.
These women are absolutely beautiful. And so where they take the time with the younger ones who they feel has more of a future, when I look at women that's serious, one, because now we're not dealing with the whole vanity that comes with the industry. What we're dealing with is mature women who's like, listen, this is what I really want to do when I was younger, but because I had children too early, or because I was doing drugs or an alcohol, or because, my mama said, listen, I wanted to be a fashion designer. Okay. My mother told me I wasn't going to Fashion Institute. Okay. That's where I went to go. She said, you're going to Claremont High School because you're going to be a nurse. I knew I didn't want to be a nurse. Okay. First things first, I see a needle, I pass out. Who the heck am I?
So you wasn't built Tonka
Who
tough.
the heck am I going to nurse if I'm turning blue?
That's understandable.
But right now we're at an age where, one, they're serious about this. I don't have to deal with the mindset, the game, and the vanity of the younger community. These women, they're mature. They're ready. This is what they want to do. And I've watched their growth in a short period of time as I pre-launch. We haven't even done our launch celebration yet. We did a pre-launch. And I'm watching their growth in a short time where they were ignored and not deliberately, but it's a certain look and a certain attitude. And what I did was I just tried to speak life and
existence,
confidence in them. And let me tell you about that one that's on the call right now. So the last fashion show we did together, before the fashion show, she said, listen, I just need a little more confidence in walking. I said, girl, you'll be able to do it. I said, let me give you a few pointers and tips. And I said, because you don't walk the runway like you walking down the street. There's a certain art to doing a runway walk. I said, and this is what you have to go home and practice. And then after you go home and practice it, I want you to look up a few things. And I gave her some things that she needed to do. When we went to that rehearsal.
Sorry, Miss Love. We're gonna have to cut you short. Carla, we thank you for calling up, but we have to cut it short, dear. I'm sorry about that. But we appreciate you. We got love for you. Tune into us. Tune into Get in the Focus. And we appreciate your moral support. Thank you. We got love for you. Tune into us. Tune into Get in the Focus. So, Miss Summer Love.
Talk to me.
How you doing? Get into the Focus, caller. You speaking with Bklyn Phatz. What you know good?
This is another one of her
Speaking with Bklyn Phatz. What you know good?
This is Patricia Hall, her other J.Mac model.
Hey, Miss Patricia Hall, how you doing, dear? Turn
I'm
your phone
doing
down
good.
just a tad bit, dear. Turn your phone down
Okay.
just a tad bit. So,
Hi, Pat.
Can you hear me now?
yeah, I hear you loud and clear, dear. I'm glad to have you. Talk to me.
Well,
Hi,
I was
Pat.
calling in because she was stepping on my toes. I was one of those models that said that I wasn't confident enough. I was one of those ones that felt like I had my kids too early. I always wanted to be a model. I wanted to be a nurse. I
Okay.
did the nursing thing. Now I'm ready to do the modeling thing.
It's nothing wrong with that. Encouragement always steer us in the right direction. Only thing, one more thing, you got to turn your radio down.
And I just wanted to thank her because she's a lovely person. Oh.
You're amazing, Pat. Pat's amazing.
I see from her spirit, she's a very spiritual, sweet person.
Yeah.
And see, the thing is with us is like we need more people in the world like us. They live their life and then they looking to move forward to a new challenge. And see, with Miss Summer Love, I see that she have lived a life and she have moved on to a new challenge. So that's basically a second life and a second chance around to really achieve the things that she was seeking out to achieve. I don't mean to cut you short,
yeah.
but callers,
Oh, I'm sorry.
we got to go to pay the bills. We about to go to
break.
break.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna come back after that. Okay,
Yeah.
go.
Ooh.
Looking to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
How y'all doing? We are back. Get into the focus with Bklyn, Phatz, and J.Mac. And sponsored by Sands by Butter and Gear Up on J.Mac Lane. Get into the focus on IG. Hit us up. Check us out. And as we proceed to bring you what you need, Sophistication of a Woman, and we're here with our special guest, Miss Summer Love.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, what I was saying was we're going to get on to the topic. We're going to talk about this topic. You can hold that thought for a minute.
Okay.
Our topic today is based on sophistication of a woman. Sophistication of a woman.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Miss Summer Love, can you talk to me about that? Can you elaborate on that with me?
So, sophistication of a woman.
Yes. Would you consider that's you?
Actually, I am.
Amen. Go ahead. That's right. That's right. There you go. There you go.
See, sophistication of a woman. That takes a very strong woman.
Okay.
And it comes in different forms.
Okay.
And you see, as far as I'm concerned, because I can't speak for anybody else. I mean, I watch so I can. However, she carries herself in a certain manner.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm as silly as they come. I love to laugh. I love to laugh. Anyone that knows me know I will say something to spark up a good crowd, a good audience, and to get a good laugh out there. However, there's certain things that we will not compromise ourselves for.
Okay.
And anyone that knows me, they will tell you I'm very strong as far as certain values, principles, and beliefs.
Okay.
And outside of everything that I've done, there's so much that I've done that a lot of people just don't know, because you don't have to
talk about it, your light is going to shine everywhere you go. Like a lot of people do not know that I'm a chaplain, okay? Because I do not walk with the name Chaplain Cassandra Austin Jaley. I don't do
I
that
got you.
because I find that a lot of times those who insist that you use their titles, I understand the level of respect that comes with it, but a
Okay.
lot of times they're not really doing the work or living the life. And I'm not saying that for everyone, it's not to step on anyone's toes. But if the shoe fits, you should wear it. And as I tell everyone, if it's not true, then why you mad? If it's true, then why you mad? And if it's true and you are mad, then that means you need to change. And I do some work on me every single day.
Amen. You got to work on you first and foremost. You got to work on you. You got to work on yourself in order to be a empowerment to others. And it just
Exactly.
don't only say it have to be a woman. It could be a man. It could be a kid. It could be whoever. It's just a line of respect that you want to present so people can pass it on.
Exactly. And even as a model, okay, and as a chaplain, a community activist, okay,
Okay.
the list goes on with a pastor's daughter, things that I do, and I have a large following. So people know what
Okay.
I do out in the community.
Okay.
However, I know I wear my dresses shorter than they would expect me to. I'll do that. I have great
Okay.
legs. Okay. Listen, I said I'm a Christian under construction. I'm not always there. Okay.
Amen. I'm
But
not mad at you.
as a model, and I've been asked on several occasions, just
Okay.
had this debate again the other evening. Why do you not photograph in a swimsuit?
Yes. Don said yes. Why don't you? I'm gonna ask the question too. Why don't you?
I don't knock anyone that does, but one with all that I do, no, it actually would not be in order. And especially as being a chaplain. And then once you show part of your cheeks, now somebody gonna come to you with a string. And now everybody's gonna want you photographing that way. So I just set the
It's not that
standard.
type of party.
Um,
It's not that type of party. I'll be honest with you. It's not that type of party. I mean, if
I'm
you
not
do,
right.
you
I
do
don't
it
knock it. I don't knock it for anyone that does.
presentable. But what you're saying is don't try to degrade me. If I'm gonna do it presentable.
And me, I just set the stance. I'm not doing it at all. Okay.
Okay.
One, like I said, I'm just not showing myself all over, you know,
I understand. You have
and,
respect for
and
yourself.
for the most part, most of them not even getting afraid to show off their body. And yes, we didn't even get to that in the last segment. It was just asked, what's the name of the modeling company? It's Summer Love
Yes.
Sassy Season Models, an exclusive modeling group for 55 plus.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. But
So when could we expect something from your modeling agency or modeling
we
company?
are working on quite a few things right now. A couple of open
Okay.
houses that as soon as it's finalized, we're putting dates in place in
Are
two
y'all on the
locations.
road? Are y'all on the road? Because I'm in
Um,
Montgomery, Alabama, so I can be looking for a venue or looking to see you come to a venue down here.
so we definitely need to talk about that. However, we're doing open houses because we're recruiting all over. I'm not their agent. I'm not their manager. I
Okay.
do resources and referrals, and
Okay.
so I share leads with them for yes, we are based out of VA right now. Um,
Yeah.
but I actually, share information. So magazine submissions, and as a matter of
Okay.
fact, they already started. Some of them have started already with their submission, but magazine submission, I send them leads on casting calls.
Okay.
They're free if any agent see them because they're absolutely amazing. Any agent see them,
Okay.
and they are sophisticated women, and most of us, because we are of age, that I'm almost 60. I do not have a swimsuit body any longer. Okay, don't I see those eyeballs going? I don't have a swimsuit body any longer.
I'm I'm not the one to judge. I'm not the
They,
one to
I,
judge. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not the one to judge. Because, like I say, I tell anybody, even though that's the number, but somebody will still pay you that attention.
And somebody
So
will, granted, I understand that, but I guess it's my own insecurities. As a matter of fact, I just lost over 60 pounds trying to run away from trying to take insulin. Okay, my
that's
doctor ordered me
gorgeous.
on insulin.
I take my hat off to you. It's nothing wrong with that when you are a mature woman.
Right.
And
But
I mean,
it
you
won't
may
go
say,
away. It won't see right here. It's right here. This is the thing that I'm like, no, we can't. That
hey,
thing right there.
they make clothes, they make outfits that could cover
And
that
listen, listen,
and
and you're
fix
right,
that.
because actually I can do a swimsuit with a nice
Hmm.
sarong. I get
Okay.
it. But one offer was for me to be on a calendar. And I'm like, all them young girls have, they literally have dental floss in the crack of their hiney, and I'm not gonna put myself in the same. I would feel
Okay.
funny with
Okay.
the, I'm like,
Okay.
I'll look like I look like a nun on the beach, and they look all sexy and cute, and they got all these strings. I'm like, oh, one of these things do not belong. Now we going back to Sesame Street. It's like,
Nah, I doubt that. I doubt that. Sometimes you might have young girls beat. Don't be like that. Don't never say you can't do it. You can do it. You
morals,
can do it.
integrity.
Hey Envy, big up the Envy.
But
Plus
thank you.
size models are in. Plus size women are in. Period. I don't
And
want me no. I don't want me no chicken stick.
I'm weak. I'm not mad at
I
you.
mean, I'll be honest. I don't want no. What I'm gonna do with a Chico stick? I mean, I just keep wanting. I'm a big man. I'm not. I'm tall. I'm 6 feet, and I weigh two and some change. What am I gonna do with a 90-pound wet woman? I'm just being honest.
It's a word with a me. And I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you
what
now.
me?
Yes, nice and I love it.
Envy. Yes, nice and thick.
And and the models, they're all mature. Everybody's 55 plus, and they're of nice size. They got nice little size to them too. They got some nice yams, and
Ain't nothing
they
wrong
got
with
cute
that. I
little
love some
waistlines. And I'm
yams.
like, I need that cute little waistline too. As a matter of fact, I asked my doctor if they could suck the belly out of my fat and inject it into my
Okay.
breast. And she looked at me and said, "What do you want to do? Fall on your face?" I said, "Okay, and pay the mortgage." She said, "Go home."
Uh-oh. Because they saying you're going to be unbalanced. But, like I said, women from 55 to 60, they still look good. They still look
Thank you.
appetizing.
Thank you.
So you gotta think about it. Even though that's that age range, but men gonna still compliment the women. So you gotta take it as that.
And
You
they are.
It's a compliment. It's a compliment that you able and you look healthy and you look good.
Well, I say I just rather leave it to the young girls in the industry. I don't do swimwear. I don't do lingerie, and don't, and I tend not to enter competition.
Well, you gotta understand. Why is you not willing
And
to
that's
enter
personally for me.
competition?
The other models, they're free to do whatever they want because, like I said, I do referrals,
But
resources,
you're a leader.
networker. Yes,
You leadership. So they gonna
girl.
expect you first to put it out there and lead them in the right direction.
Exactly. And
So
they're
you gotta
actually,
still encourage these women
and
and
I
tell them,
do.
say you can do anything you want
Oh, I
and you can
do.
still be beautiful.
So
You're
so our main hashtag is we do it for the seasoned ones and we aspire to inspire. And as much as they shared with me how I have been an inspiration to them, they have no idea how much they have inspired me
to keep going. To keep going.
to keep this going. I don't sleep. My everybody knows me. I don't sleep.
Okay.
I'm up in the middle of the night. I literally have a little mini office set up in my bedroom upstairs. So when I wake up in the middle of the night with an idea, I'm like, on it, I'm on it, I'm
Ain't
on
nothing wrong with that.
it.
That's called self-motivation. You
Yeah.
keeping yourself motivated.
And it's something that's really needed. It's really something that's needed because again, a lot of us feel like we're the ignored community, especially in the fashion industry. It's like, you know, we're aged out. But no, we don't have to retire to a rocking chair. there is life past 55.
That
And
is correct.
and it really is. And these women are absolutely amazing. As a matter of fact, I have about 6 women in the 757 area. I have 3 women in Brooklyn. I have one in Jacksonville, Florida, and I have a
Okay.
gentleman who recently signed on that's in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh,
Because
so
we
you
know,
have gentlemen.
honey,
Yes.
that's what the
So you
open
have
house.
gentlemen working with your camp too then.
Come on now, come on now.
So
I'm
you
listen.
accept
I'm
them.
looking for work for them too. And
Amen. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
any designers, any agents, any managers, anyone that does shows, or if you have a magazine, feel free to hit me up because I do have some seasoned, mature models that's ready to work.
Call us, hit us up. 929-441-2417. Hit us up again. 929-441-2417 with your comments. Because we on today with our special guest, Miss Love. Call us up if y'all have any questions.
And as a matter of fact, before someone does call in, just a quick mention: the call we had before the break, Patricia Hall.
Tell her call back. Hit us up.
It was a dinner conversation
Okay.
between myself, Patricia Hall, and another one of my models, Rachel. The 3 of us was at dinner, and
Okay.
they began sharing their testimonies and their passion and their stories. And you know, they don't understand. When I left that table that night, I came home, I couldn't sleep, and that's when the birth of Summer Love LLC just popped into my head. And because I do have Summer Love LLC, I said, so
Okay.
I will establish this company under my LLC, and
Okay.
it's Summer Love Sassy Season Models. And I sat down with the 2 women. I said, "What do you think about this?" They said, "Let's do it." They
And when I
signed on
call,
right away, and they're coming.
one of
So
our callers wanted to know, how did you start your business and how long has your business been in existence?
this company started over a dinner conversation a little more than a month ago.
Amen.
Now, Summer Love LLC has been established since October 2018. But
Wow.
Summer Love
Okay.
Sassy Season Models
Okay.
is my newest baby, and she's booming like crazy.
So what are some of the products that you have to offer 55 to 60 or to any of the young clients or any of the young people out there?
We don't have young clients, but I don't discriminate. My phone is a 24/7 line. Even the young models that's been out there, if ever they want to call me, they can. So, yes, I do referrals and resources for them. And so we have a closed private group. It's a
Okay.
one-time paid membership fee, and they're there for life. And it's not even expensive. I'm working
Okay.
on other things. However, my she's supposed to be my former manager. I still call her my manager. Plus, she's
Okay.
Geneva. However, she's a modeling coach.
Okay.
So she's one. She's definitely one. If there's any other coaches out there and you want some business, I have some wonderful women that's looking to perfect their skills and their craft on the runway. Listen, I've been working with them. As a matter of fact, 2 of them just was casted by 4 designers
Okay.
at a casting call we did Sunday. They were so excited because this was an amazing experience and an increase from their past experiences. So it's only showing that whatever I promised I would do and how I would, it's confidence building. I breathe life into them. I breathe life into people. I come with energy. I come with excitement. I come with passion, and it is who I is. It's who I is. Oh, English 101. It's who I am. And
Are you on Facebook? Are you on? Can they hit you on Facebook? Can they hit you on IG?
I am.
How?
I am.
Okay.
So I am. So I am what Summer Love. I have my main group page is I am Summer Love. That's the fan page that you should be able to hit me up on. There's
I
my little
am
banner over here. Ah, but you can't see
Summer.
most of my Instagram stuff. It's in the bottom. On IG,
Okay.
it's Hair for Summer Love. And just remember, Summer Love, there's a twist and a spin on the spelling. So it's SUMMAHLUV, the way it's spelled on the screen.
Okay.
So, and then I'm also a talker for all you TikTokers out there. Yes, I got over 18,000 followers.
Wow. Congratulations.
I'm silly. I
Congratulations.
come with life and energy.
You
My
you
son
you
tells everyone.
making big moves. You making big plans. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I commend you for that.
And what I'm working on now, it's finding someone to help me to do a website for Summer Love Sassy Season models. Because
Okay.
like I said, we are new. We are like a month old, but it's growing faster than I can realize. I'm like, so now I have to put together a website. So by the next time we talk, I'll have a website. I also am going to do a YouTube channel exclusively for them. I have, other YouTube channels that I, kind of play with. Nothing to really talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I want something exclusively for them. So that's what I'm working on.
So it's coming
Something
soon to us. It's
Oh,
coming soon to us.
very, very soon. As a
So
matter of
what
fact,
about the products? What kind of products do you have for us men, or have for the people out there, or for the public you want to introduce to them?
so if you see my setup back here,
Yeah, I
I
see it.
so you're talking about the product that has nothing to do with the models, and that's perfectly fine because yes, I'm a hustler. I'm from Brooklyn,
It,
Miss
it,
Honey. I'm
it's
from Brooklyn.
it's part of the modeling agency and all of that. You
They
ain't this a full package?
It's actually under Summer Love
Okay.
LLC. It's not a part of the package, but however, with their package, whenever because we're having T-shirts made up for them. I already have the logo for Summer Love Sassy Season models, and in their packages, which I'm mad that you're asking this because I do sell oils and soaps. So
Okay.
in there was going to be a couple of bottles of oils with my label on it.
Okay.
Okay, and some soaps. I was going to put other little gifts. So for all of you that's actually listening in and didn't get your package yet, when I hand it to you, you have to give it to me with the surprise face. But I do sell oils. I sell the $5 bottles. I even have the $15 bottle sizes,
Okay.
and I have. If I don't have it, trust me, I can get it. All I
When your
do
shit, pardon me. When is your show coming? When you come, when will we expect the show from you?
That's coming real soon. That's in the works too. Don't have an actual date, but that's actually in the works.
Okay. Okay. Are we looking at some things
We are,
you might get into something like Tyler Perry,
it's a,
couple plays or something?
they actually, I'm working on a few things. And my first book, I co-authored a book. My Bald is Beautiful. I Am Not My Hair.
Okay.
Thanks to Michelle Irby Johnson. She invited me to be a part of this project. And so my chapter is Now You Can See My Face. Pre-sale for that. Well, the sale for that is actually December 8th. So
Okay. And we're gonna need you to post your website so where we can contact you or reach you. Um,
it, we're working
and
on my
to
website.
yeah, go ahead, dear. Go ahead.
Working on my website. So everything is through my social media for now. Again, we're get all of that is being worked on overnight. As a matter of fact, I even have a conference call tomorrow because
Okay.
we're trying to finish putting some things in place because this is moving faster than I could even blink. And like I'm excited.
Okay. And we yeah. And you live on Getting the Focus with Brooklyn Fast, J.Mac, and Miss Summer Love. And big ups to Sean Dawn, from the Evening Rush Network. And Miss Summer, I'm so proud to talk to you. You have been a great inspiration to our public on Getting the Focus. I mean, you are sincerely a sophistication of a woman. I have to give you that.
Thank
I mean, by being a older woman and a motivated speaker to encourage men and women, not only women, men and women. 55, your life is just begin to start. Just begin to start. And you can accomplish a lot at that age range. You just got to make sure you take care of yourself. You got to, and us as being the folks that we are, we have to take care of ourselves mentally. It's not physically, it's mentally. See, because it all starts in your heart and in your mind. See, once you are able to come up with something and reach a goal, it starts mentally. It never starts physically. If it's set up in your heart and your mind, you have to carry it out.
I love
what you think, Miss Summer Love? What you think? What you think about that?
I love it. I love it. And that you said a mouthful, that whole part right there. And yes. And it's never too late. It's never too late to start or start over. I found my niche in life when I was 47. I didn't know it was going to grow to and elevate to this point in life. But it does. And as I was sharing with my baby sister earlier during a very passionate conversation, I read on one of the postings a few weeks ago. I tell everyone social media is not bad. It's the people, not social media. So stop saying social media.
That's the world. People is what make things bad.
But I saw a posting that said, if your circle of friends is not more successful than you are, you need to change your circle. I'd already started working on that. And that don't mean act like you're better than or look down on the next person. But no, if you want to grow, in all areas, these are the people you need as part of your circle.
Motivation circle.
You have to. And but see me, I can't get rid of my peeps. Instead, what I do is as I add the motivators into my circle, then I start grabbing my friends and like, come on, this is what we're gonna do. And say, and trust me, if Gloria's listening, hello, bestie. She's gonna say, because every time I meet someone and come up with another Ralph Cramden idea, it's like, yo, Gloria, 1 o'clock in the morning, yo, Gloria, this is what we're gonna do.
I'm with you on that. I am one of them unique people.
Yeah, I'm gonna
when it comes to ideas, I be on it like that, but my people don't understand it. People like us, they really don't understand us. Our mind continue of coming up with ideas and plans to better our condition. And most people who probably in our circle or around us is not prepared for that. They're just at the same standstill and they're just at the same form. They're just used to the everyday same position.
Yes. And it's true. It's true. And I find that a lot of people fear success.
I'm one. I'll be honest with you.
I've been there for many years, but I'm like, you know what? Got to break that.
And grab the ring. You got caller said you got to focus on that and grab the ring. Basically, you got to take the torch and run with it. No matter if you succeed or you fail, you get up, dust your knees off, and keep trying again.
Exactly.
And Miss Love, I enjoyed your conversation. I enjoyed your speaking. I need you to stay in touch because we need more motivated speakers like you.
I definitely will.
And we're about to close it out soon. We like to thank all our crowds, all our participants out there. We like to thank you for tuning in to Get in the Focus. Catch us on every Tuesday from 7 to 8. You can hit us on IG. You can check us out on YouTube. You can check us out on Facebook. And big up to the Evening Rush Network. Big up to Sean Dawn. Special love to J.Mac. Special love to Big Mike. Special love to Patricia Grant. My wife, LaShonda Russell. Sean Dawn. My cousin Fruit. And big up to Miss Summer Love. And thanks for having her on our show. We really need her motivation.
Thank you. Thank you. It's so good being here.
And we out. Peace to next Tuesday. Log in with Bklyn, Phatz, and J.Mac. And we out.